Last week, I made an entire holiday dinner for $20. But today, I'm cooking ham, dressing, mac and cheese, yams, deviled eggs, green beans, and the one thing that's different is the dessert. I'm not doing cake today. We are having apple pie and peach dumpling. Now, the peach dumpling is a tribute to my mom. You know, my mom passed away back in September. Peach dumpling was like her staple item that she would cook for the holidays. So I'm doing peach dumpling in memory of her. So let's get in this kitchen so I can show you how it all comes together. This is how I cook in real life. I'm trying to multitask because if not, I'm gonna be in this kitchen all day, child, and ain't nobody got time for that. So I've got my eggs going. For the deviled eggs, I'm starting on the cornbread dressing, and I'm already thinking about what needs to go in the oven next. At this point, I'm really just trying to stay on top of everything because if I get behind, it's a wrap. When you're cooking big holiday meals like this, or just cooking like Sunday dinner in general, you really have to lock in if you don't want to be in that kitchen all day. Yeah, I was in the process of making deviled eggs when I realized I did not have mayo to complete the dish. So my husband graciously volunteered to head over to Walmart and get some mayo so that we could continue with Easter dinner. I just sent my husband to Walmart to get some mayo and sweet potatoes for the candied yams. We have sweet potatoes, but I don't think it's enough to make a full pot. So I told him to go out and get extra. I kid you not. I texted him a picture of what the mayo looks like and what the sweet potatoes look like. Now, let's see if he's gonna come back with the right stuff. Y'all know how men are when we send them to the store. They gonna come back with something completely different, but I texted him pictures of what this stuff looks like, so we shall see. Let me check on this dressing real quick. I have to keep an eye on it because it can dry out fast if I'm not paying attention. As I was cooking, I started thinking about the difference between cooking a budget meal and cooking a full spread like this. Now, when I did that $20 dinner, everything was planned out. I knew exactly what I was using, how much of it, and what I needed to make it work. You are a lot more intentional when you're cooking on a tight budget. You have to think about every ingredient and making sure nothing goes to waste. But when you're cooking a full spread like this, you have a little more flexibility to experiment. Now, the difference is now you have more food cooking at once. So instead of focusing on stretching ingredients, you're just trying to stay on top of everything so nothing gets burnt. The biggest thing I've learned since cooking large meals is don't wait for one thing to finish before starting the next. That's what keeps you in the kitchen all day. While something's in the oven, you start something on the stove. And while that's going, you prep the next thing because multitasking is your best friend when it comes to cooking. Once you get a few things going at the same time, you are well on your way to shaving off time in the kitchen. Whether you're working with a $20 budget or cooking a full spread like I'm doing, the goal is kind of the same. You're just trying to make it work with what you have, and before you know it, you look up and everything is coming together. But getting to that point, that's the part that takes a little practice because I didn't always cook like this. There was a time where I was trying to do everything one dish at a time. I would finish one before starting the next, and I'd be in that kitchen way longer than I needed to be. By the time I got to that last dish, I was so tired. That's when I realized it's not really about working harder in the kitchen. It's about working smarter with your time. Anything that takes the longest to cook, I always try to get that going first. That way, I'm not waiting on it later. And honestly, this applies when you're cooking on a budget or not. Because even when I was making that $20 dinner, I still had to think about timing. I just had fewer ingredients to work with. Now, when you're cooking a full spread with lots of ingredients, you have way more chances for something to get off track if you're not paying attention. And I'm not gonna lie, there are still moments today where I feel like I'm forgetting something, or I have to stop and think, okay, what do I need to be focused on right now? But once you've done it a few times, you start to trust your flow a little more. You don't second guess every step, you just move right through it. One thing that helps me is not letting things pile up, whether that's chopping something, cleaning as I go, or getting the next step ready. That's what keeps you from feeling overwhelmed later. And in my opinion, that's what people don't always see when they look at a full meal like this. At some point, you just stop overthinking every step and start trusting what you know. You adjust when you need to, fix what doesn't work, and keep it moving.
I'm looking at the lineup. We have a lot of stuff to get through. So I'm kind of excited. How are we doing today? How you doing? Have you all having a great day, night, afternoon? Oh, put a smile on your face. Big old gracious smile. Anywho, skip along. Let's actually take a look at what we're eating today. Today, the desserts, we're gonna put them over here. They're gonna be their own separate little thingamajig. But right now, we got the, as you can see, mac and cheese. Stuff it with my favorite cranberry sauce. Sweet potatoes, greens, and green beans. Some greens, beans, potatoes, bananas. Okay, sausage, and then we got some deviled eggs. Oh, nothing's perfect, nothing deviled eggs. No sir, no sir. And then we got the ham. Let's get to dessert. For dessert, we have a delicious apple pie. And from what I'm also seeing, peach dumplings. Mm-hmm. God bless me today. Oh, it's a blessed day. Okay, so we're going to, of course, try this magnificent meal. First, we're going to start with the giant plate, of course. Oh, that's a mighty heavy plate. We're just going to, for safety purposes, hold it right here. Yes, yeah. Anywho, let's begin. Now, like I be telling you of yours, eat your veggies, kids. Get a good bite. Did you just finish cooking this?
Fresh out the pot.
Fresh out the, yeah, I'll explain it. Burn my. Delicious, mighty delicious. As well as piping spicy. Oh, my taste buds are burning. Oh, that's a fuego. Oh, that's. Veggies are good. Trust me, they're still good, y'all. Just if you heat them up, don't immediately eat them after. You will regret it. I assure you this. Take it from me. I have burned my tongue on more than one occasion. Let's get back to it. So now the vegetables out of the way, we're going to try the sweet potatoes, which I'm now going to take precaution. I'm going to assume it's hot, so we're going to bite a little. Sweet, delicious. Hot, the sweet, actually add, the hot actually adds to it. I ain't gonna hold you. It's good. So we're gonna move on. Okay, now we got the vegetables out the way. We might as well just go in a small little circle here. That tastes exactly like pawpaw stuffing. I mean, like.
I did it.
That was perfect. No, that is like actual representation of it. Whoa, that's. Nostalgic memories, y'all. I'm about to tear up in this kitchen, bro. That ain't right, bro. That ain't right. That is right. It's right for taste, of course, but we gotta keep going. I'm happy now. Oh, I'm excited. Okay, we gonna get the mac and cheese. I ain't complaining about this delicious mac and cheese. This stuff got me salivating. It got me good.
So compared to the last macaroni,
this is an improvement! Spontaneous and delicious. This mac and cheese. Oh, yes, that other mac and cheese. Oh, it was good, but this is greater.
Yeah, that's a different recipe. Right
this
there.
is perfection. This is absolutely delicious. I would eat this all day. Given the choice between today and then whatever day that mac and cheese was, I'll take this one. This one wins for me. Let's keep it pushing. Deviled eggs. I ain't gonna sugarcoat it. We're just gonna eat the old egg thing. Devilishly delicious. Now on to the ham. I don't choose a ham. I don't even watch it. Don't even mind me, y'all. Don't even. This is just pure Jordan right here.
Oh, that's what it is.
What?
If you say something corny, the camera turns off. Because last time that it said 6-7, the camera turned off. That's what it is. It only turns off if you say something corny.
I gotta be so I gotta be very, very choiceful with my words. So y'all don't know it, actually y'all do know it. I just said hammy and the whole camera just shut that stuff down. I'm talking the whole hammer I said the whole hammer. That whole camera just went smack dab off. I was about to say just like that. I just know somebody just sighed, fell back in their couch, rolled for a bit. Like, come on, man. So I know, my apologies. We still gotta go. Dessert, that's what I ain't tasted yet. By the way, the ham was delicious, great, good. Yeah, as you said, yeah, it was very hammy. That's my words. So we're gonna first start off with we're gonna move on to the apple pie. I'm going to take a nice little bite-sized chunk here. It looks mighty delicious, mighty well done. That was getting everywhere though. You don't get no apple pie like that. That is, you must have imported that straight from the heavenly gates. That's where you got that from. The angels, I heard them for a moment. I truly did. This kitchen is blessed. As of course, it's delicious, very good, but I need to, lest I forget, we still got one more thing we gotta try here. So we just gotta pick up the peach dumplings. Mighty light, mighty light. I also feel mighty hot. How recent was this?
Very, very recent. So don't burn your tongue.
I'm about to turn into Godzilla for a minute. Or not Godzilla, something with fire coming out of my mouth. Thank you, yeah. Bowser for a minute. Let's get this squared away. Delicious and sweet. Not as hot as I thought it was gonna be. What I meant to say. But yes, it's both pretty delicious between the apple pie and the peach dumplings. Low key, I do love I love the apple pie, I really do, and the peach dumplings. It's kind of hard to choose between the two desserts, so I'm gonna just mush them together. I love them both. But if you genuinely want me to say which one I might prefer over the other, you're not catching me with that. But if I guess I'll give this one to you. I love the peach dumplings. I will happily eat that one. But I'm still eating both every day, every single day. We big backing. So before I get to my line, I gotta rate it. First of all, I can't go for nothing less than, no, we're squaring away $1 million. We can't do that. No, that doesn't do it any justice. We're not using $1 billion. That doesn't do it any justice. So we might just gotta go to gazillion. Is that a number? I hope it is. But if it ain't, I'm manifesting numbers for how good it is. We gonna make one today. I give it a gazillion. Freaking, I don't know how much. I said that without the number. 800 gazillion out of 10. My voice. It's just that good. But 800 gazillion. Give it a straight 800 zillion out of 10. It's just that good. It's just that good. I don't make the rules. To a sense I do, but I also don't. But I'm gonna say it right here, right now for you. You give me the choice between a restaurant or a fast food place over my mother's cooking? Nah, this is where it's at. This right here. This is where it's at. So, with that being said, you got the number, you got the ratings. I think I said all I needed to say. That's Jordan's Reviews. So all that being said, viewers, I'm getting out of here. I'm big backing and I'm attacking. Now, I'm afraid I can't carry all this together out of fear that falls to the great floor below, taking the big meal with me. So, I'm gonna get on out of here. But before I go, viewers, y'all know what to do. I gotta say it. And that's why I love y'all, viewers. Thank y'all very much for watching. But so, yeah, I'm everywhere right now. That's Jordan's Reviews. Big Bang Attack. Pick this plate up. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one. Man, have a blessed day, Walt.